you doing?
Hey guys, hope you're all well. Just got back from a little holiday on the south coast by the sea, which was lovely. So that's why there hasn't been an update video for a little while. But there's a few things I want to go through today, and that's Bonner's, the music store in Eastbourne. Just an update on the sale, and some general bits and pieces. So I went to Bonner's music store yesterday and met up with a lovely man called Mike Edwards. So our Mike met up with Mike Edwards at Bonner's in September 2021, so it was just under 2 years ago, and I'll put a link to that video in the description below. It's worth a watch, and obviously there's Mike on it, so of course it's worth a watch. Mike, Bonner's Mike, lovely guy, and spoke with him in depth yesterday. He took me around the store. I'll show you some pictures. It's a beautiful store, as you'll see from Mike's video as well. So much gear, so many beautiful guitars and amps and pianos, everything. Mike went above and beyond in what they're willing to do for us. So what we've kind of talked about is Bonner's will be the place where all the gear is shipped from. Anything we sell will be shipped from Bonner's. They deal with UK mainland shipping anyway, so there's no issues with that. And once I find the best courier company for worldwide shipping, again, the pickups will be from Bonner's, so everything will go out from there. So it means no one, who's involved in the sale has to stay at home waiting for someone to come and pick it up. Bonner's, it all goes to Bonner's, and what will happen is once we've got a few items of gear that need to be shipped, myself and Matt, who you've seen in previous videos, will probably go over to Bonner's, where one of us or both of us will go to Bonner's and we use their packing area, and Mike has agreed we can use all the packaging we want, and yeah, he's just really up for helping us. So Mike, if you're watching this, thank you again. It's taken a big weight off my shoulders, because I now know that we've got a place where we can package and ship from, whether that be UK mainland or worldwide. So that's brilliant news. I'm going to show you some pictures of Bonner's now.
Is it in me to fight my way to love? I believe that I can't do this on my own, but I'm alone. It's easy to see. When I close my eyes, I can feel where I need to be. That I'm not dreaming anymore. No, no, no. Neon soul, keep me glowing all night long. Neon soul, take me home. This life keeps me feeling like I'm off when I'm right on time, and it's hard to see.
So when we went through the front door, I saw this picture and I thought, is that Eddie Van Halen at Bonner's? But it's actually one of the founders, Gary Bonner. So I'm going to put that picture up. Interested if you guys think he looks a little like Eddie Van Halen. I certainly did, but I didn't have my glasses on. So I may be wrong, but let me know. I want to talk about the sale a bit now. I have had some bids for some guitars. Some of them are worldwide, so the people who have asked me for shipping costs, they will be coming soon. I promise you that. Just haven't found the right courier yet, but now we know we've got a place to ship from. I'll speed that process up and I'll get you those shipping costs as soon as I can, so you guys know who you are. But apart from a handful of people, there haven't been that many bids. Now, I reached out to one of the YouTubers in the guitar community, and we talked about this, and he said that perhaps you guys are kind of intimidated by putting in a bid that you think will find insulting in some way, especially as a proportion of the money is going to Mike's children. So honestly, please just put in your bids. I am going to put a guide price, a minimum price. I will update the sheet with that as soon as I can, but please put your bids in. This gear, for want of a better word, has to go. I feel that that's where, the gear should hopefully go to people who knew Mike and want to own a piece of Mike's history. Other than that, we'll probably give some of the guitars away to the fakes that we're already going to debrand, so to speak, and give them to music schools and colleges, things like that. So again, please, I will update the sheet, but please don't be afraid to put in a bid, even if you think it's low. With shipping costs on top, obviously it gets expensive, so we'll do what we can. If you want to own a piece of Mike's history, I would love you to own a piece of Mike's history, and we'll do whatever we can to facilitate that. Okay? Good. So I would just like to ask all the YouTubers, especially the ones from the guitar community, you guys know who you are, the good friends of Mike's, please share this video or the spreadsheet or however you want to do it. Please share with the wider guitar community, maybe people who haven't yet come over to CGS2, they maybe don't know about it, but you feel they would be interested in owning a piece of gear. Whether they knew Mike or not, there's plenty of pedals, amps, so please do share this video or the spreadsheet, however you want to do it, and let's get these bids coming in thick and fast. That would be great. The one guitar that I'm struggling to know the right thing to do with is Mike's pride and joy, which was the Philex Framus. I've actually got it behind me here. This was a master built custom shop. I think I got that the right way. It cost a lot of money, as you'll know if you know how much those guitars cost. So potentially this is the one that could raise the most money for, obviously, his children. I'd love it to go to someone who knows Mike. That's where I feel it should go. But when I spoke to Mike at Bonner's yesterday about this guitar, he said maybe I should put it on Reverb. He told me that that's the best place for kind of guitars of value. There is provenance with the Philex, the fact that there's a video of Philex playing that actual guitar that Mike subsequently purchased. So we've got the certificates of authenticity. I've got an email from the CEO of Framus confirming the sale to Mike on a certain date and how much he paid for it. Excuse me. So maybe Reverb's the best place to get the best money for this particular item. Let me know if you think there's other ways to do it. I'd really, really appreciate that. And then we've also still got the Fusion guitar signed by the Black Star Riders, and the Ray Russell guitar that's signed by people like Bernie Marsden, lots of other people. It's again on the spreadsheet. A link in this video below again to that spreadsheet. The last thing I wanted to tell you guys about is, you may or may not know, I've been playing guitar for 35 years, but I'm more of a songwriter and a rhythm guitar player. I've never been a shredder. There's a video that Mike and I did together talking about our history together. I'll put a link to that in the description below. It's one you may want to watch if you haven't seen already. It's just me and Mike chatting, really, and it was a great chat, so probably worth a watch. Up to you. But the point is, I always I just play by ear, and that's the way I've done things. And since Mike's passing, there's a part of me that's wanted to learn how to play properly, shall we say. So I've signed up for guitar lessons online that takes you right through the basics to the intermediate to the pro level stuff. I've already learnt more when I was by the sea last week. I've learnt more in those few days than I've learnt theory-wise in the last 35 years. My fingers are getting stronger. I've never used my pinky before for kind of playing lead, and this is getting stronger. And I'm dedicated to doing this. I know Mike would be smiling if he knew that I was doing this. So I don't know if any of you guys want to see progress videos of me, or whether that's really boring and you're just not interested, but I'm certainly making progress. I'm really, really enjoying learning, and it's opened up the fretboard to me already. A friend of mine said, you've you've always thought of this thing, this theory as being a monster, and now you've opened the closet to this monster and you've realised it's your friend. And I think that's a brilliant way of putting it. So I'm learning. I did get a new guitar, not one of Mike's. Got an EVH Wolfgang standard down here, which is a beautiful guitar. So I'm learning on that. So enough about me and playing guitar. I thought you guys just might be interested. So again, let me know if you'd like to see any progress videos. Lastly, today, so we're on Friday the 21st of July. If you're in the UK and you buy the mail today, there is a tribute to Lance. Towards the back, it's written by his mum Jan. It's a beautiful moving tribute, and it's really lovely to see. So yeah, run down to your local newsagents and grab a copy. Yeah, so brilliant. So that's it really. That's the update this time. Thank you guys as always for your support of the channel. The subscribers are growing. Let's get them up so more people see the gear, etc. We've got bonners now. We've got a place to package and ship from, which is fantastic. I will be putting guide prices, minimum prices on the spreadsheet. I'll update that hopefully either today or over the weekend. So please dip back into that and don't be afraid to put in your bids, please. So in the meantime, and as Mike would say, you guys take good care.